8974. Which of the following regulates the vacuum of the air pump to hold the de-icing boots deflated when the pneumatic de-icing system is off? A. Distributor valve. B. Pressure regulator. C. Suction relief valve. The correct answer is C. When it comes to cleaning deicer boots made of rubber, using mild soap and water is a suitable approach. The gentle cleaning solution helps remove dirt, debris, and contaminants from the surface of the boots without causing damage. It is important to avoid using harsh chemicals, abrasive materials, or excessive scrubbing, as these can degrade the rubber and compromise the effectiveness of the deicer boots. By following the recommended cleaning method of mild soap and water, the deicer boots can be properly maintained, ensuring their longevity and optimal performance in icing conditions. 8975. What may be used to clean deicer boots? A. Unleaded gasoline or Jet A fuel. B. Naphtha. C. Soap and water. The correct answer is C. In a properly functioning pneumatic deicer system, the pressure gauge will exhibit fluctuations as the deicer boots inflate and deflate. This indicates that the system is supplying the necessary air pressure to inflate the tubes and break ice formation. On the other hand, the vacuum gauge should maintain a relatively steady reading when all of the deicer boots are in the deflated position. This indicates that the system's suction is effectively holding the boots in the deflated state when the de-icing process is not required. By monitoring these gauges, pilots and maintenance personnel can ensure that the pneumatic deicer system is functioning correctly and providing the necessary protection against ice accumulation on critical surfaces of the aircraft. 8976. Some aircraft are protected against airframe icing by heating the leading edge of the airfoils and intake ducts. When is this system usually operated during flight? A. Continuously while the aircraft is in flight. B. In symmetric cycles during icing conditions to remove ice as it accumulates. C. Whenever icing conditions are first encountered or expected to occur. The correct answer is C. The system that heats the leading edge of the airfoils and intake ducts is typically operated whenever icing conditions are first encountered or expected to occur. This helps prevent the accumulation of ice on these critical surfaces and ensures the aircraft's performance and handling remain within safe limits. 8977. Which of the following indications occurred during a normal operational check of a pneumatic deicer system? A. Relatively steady readings on the pressure gauge and fluctuating readings on the vacuum gauge. B. Fluctuating readings on the pressure gauge and relatively steady readings on the vacuum gauge. C. Pressure and vacuum gauges will fluctuate as the deicer boots inflate and deflate. The correct answer is B. In a pneumatic de-icing system, a wet-type vacuum pump is used to generate the necessary suction for deflating the deicer boots. This type of pump utilizes engine oil for lubrication and sealing purposes. As the oil passes through the pump, it becomes mixed with the exhaust air. To prevent the oil from reaching the deicer boots and potentially causing their deterioration, an oil separator is employed. The oil separator is located in the exhaust system of the vacuum pump, and its primary function is to separate the oil from the air. It collects the oil and returns it to the engine crankcase, ensuring that only clean air is directed to the deicer boots. By effectively removing the oil before it reaches the deicer boots, the oil separator helps maintain the integrity and longevity of the boots in the pneumatic de-icing system. 8978. What method is usually employed to control the temperature of an anti-icing system using surface combustion heaters? A. Thermo-cycling switches. B. Thermostats in the cockpit. C. Heater fuel shutoff valves. The correct answer is A. Surface combustion heaters are commonly used in anti-icing systems to provide heat for preventing ice formation on aircraft surfaces. Thermo-cycling switches are typically employed to control the temperature of these systems. Thermo-cycling switches monitor the temperature and automatically cycle the heater on and off as needed to maintain the desired temperature range. Thermo-cycling switches are specifically designed for temperature control in anti-icing systems using surface combustion heaters. They ensure that the heating elements are activated when necessary to maintain the desired temperature and are deactivated when the temperature reaches the specified limit.